welcome back to the homestead. And I'm very excited because today's video is the final preserving of 2024 harvest. Yay! I can finally pack away my dehydrators, pack away my canners after today, at least for a few weeks anyway. And yes, as I'm recording this, I realize, yep, that's flour on my chin. And concentrate on my favorite time of year, the hot Christmas. I can't wait. And I'm so excited to be participating in Vlogmas again this year in December. So that's something to look forward to. And I turn 50 next week. So that is also something to look forward to. And I'm going to have a fun video for you on Friday talking a little bit about turning 50 and a couple of things I bought myself for my 50th birthday that I want to share with all of you. So today's final preserving project is also a new to me way of preserving the good old potato. 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I canned potatoes for the first time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, David and I don't care for them. And it's okay, you're not gonna like everything you can sometimes. I just didn't care for them. I've tried them a couple of different ways. The one way I haven't tried is frying them as a hash brown, which I am going to try. I'm hoping that will help. But it didn't work out as a mashed potato like I was hoping. It didn't work out in potato salad like I was hoping at all. We have not enjoyed them at all. So I got a 50-pound bag of Kennebec potatoes from our neighbor who's also a farmer, and Kennebec are one of my favorite. It's actually one I grew up on because they originated in Maine. They're a great tasting potato and they're very versatile for mashed, baked, fried. There's so many things you can do with this. And like I said, I have a 50-pound bag and I need to get through that, but we will not eat 50 pounds of potatoes in like a week or two. One, we are trying to cut back on carbs and that's a lot of potatoes. So I'm like, what am I gonna do with all of these? One of my things I'm going to be doing later in the week is I think I'm gonna make a whole whack of mashed potatoes and freeze them. I've seen a lot of people do it with a lot of great success and then just warming them up in the crock pot when you're gonna have them for supper. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try a few of them. Some we will keep fresh and eat through the next couple of weeks. But today I tried, or I should say starting yesterday, I tried a brand new to me way of preserving potatoes, and that is dehydrated them. So first, obviously, I washed and then peeled them, and then I sliced them with my new tool you see here in the video. I will tell you a little bit more about that in a minute because I have to share this with you because I absolutely love this new tool. It is worth its weight in gold. It wasn't that expensive and I'm excited to share it with you. So after I got those all sliced up nice and thin, so much easier than my mandolin, I parboiled them for about 5 minutes. You kind of want to do this not only to help the dehydration method, but also to keep them from being gray. And you put them in a 125-degree dehydrator, and mine took about 16 hours, and I started with about 5 pounds of potatoes. And now we have these dehydrated, ooh, nice snap, potatoes. And this is the bowl of them. So that's 5 pounds of fresh potatoes, dehydrated. I'm excited for this video, not only because I'm going to be sharing with you a new to me way of preserving these potatoes, we're actually going to be making a recipe today, right now, with these potatoes so we can see how they turned out. So the recipe that I mentioned that I'm excited to try today is actually scallop potatoes. Some of you probably guessed. David loves scallop potatoes and au gratin potatoes. We're not gonna add the cheese today. We're just gonna do scallop potatoes today, but he loves them. And making them homemade 3 or 4 times a week, because like literally he could eat them that often, it's a lot of work. And I was thinking if I can just get a healthier version of that, you know, that little box that you get, that's very tiny, you need like 3 of them now to make enough for a meal. If I can make something like that now, get all the hard work done, and then when he wants some scallop potatoes, I can whip them up really quick. So this really appealed to me, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna make scallop potatoes. And it doesn't sound that hard. So let's try and see, fingers crossed, how it comes out. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees. I have a small casserole dish already greased. So in this little bowl here, I have a half a cup of whole milk, dried milk powder, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I didn't have powder, but I used the onion flakes, which is also, you can use that too. I didn't have the half a tablespoon of dried chives or green onions, but you would put that in there too. 1 teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of mustard powder. That's it. That's all that's in here. So now we are going to add our 3 cups of our dehydrated potatoes to our casserole dish. There's 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups. We're going to whisk in a 1/4 cup of boiling water into our milk and spices mixture and give that a stir. And then we're going to add the rest of our boiling water, which is altogether you're going to use 2 3/4 cups. And I am making a mess. And now we're going to give that all a stir. And we're going to pour that right over these potatoes. Final step before it goes into the oven, we're just going to put a couple of pats rather of butter on the top. Okay. And this is going to go into the oven for 40 to 45 minutes. I'm just going to store my extra potatoes in my big gallon mason jars. Just right. Don't forget, every day for the next 7 days, I'll keep it right here so it helps me remember to do this. You want to condition your jars whenever you're filling them with dehydration items. It helps keep them from getting moldy. Okay. And then I have my celery here. We have a few minutes while the potatoes are cooking, the scallop potatoes are cooking. I just want to take a quick second to tell you about this new tool. I am not getting paid by this company by any means. This is not a sponsored video. I just have to share this all with you. I will link it down below in the comments from Amazon because that is where I got it. And I am an affiliate with Amazon. So if you do purchase something through that link or anything through that link, I do receive a small commission at no cost to you. I love this. So this is, and it's very simple to put together. It slides on like this, okay? And when you want to take it off, you just push the button and it slides out. And then this is your little magic piece that does so many wonderful things. It comes with all these different graters, and there's 2 for each side. So this is the one I used for the scalloped potatoes. This is one I will use tonight for supper. No, not this one, sorry. This one I will use for tonight for supper to shred some cheese. And these just pop out when you want to switch them. Now they're very sharp, so you have to be really careful. And then they just store right back in here. And then we put them on. There's 2 little things right here that go in here. Okay, so that's ready to shred. Then you're going to take this, slide it into here. Here is the crank. This has a screw piece that you're just gonna screw into this here. And that's it. You put your cheese or potato, whatever you're gonna be grating, put that in here, push this down, and just turn this. And it also has a suction cup, so you can get it to hold onto your counter. Can you see that? Maybe not. It has a little suction cup here, and it helps stick to your table. And you just, that's it. Bowl fits under here really well. Right under here, as you saw earlier when I did the potatoes. So easy peasy. I love this thing. Has so many, because we love cheese in this family. If you've been around here before, you know that. And cheese is expensive here in Canada. I think it's expensive in a lot of places right now. So we like to buy it in bulk. But I hate, and I am not ashamed to admit this, I hate shredding it. Hate it. David's always been the shredder in the family. He shreds it up. I will do it, but it's not my favorite. And I don't like buying shredded cheese because of the additives they put in shredded cheese. I don't want to be eating sawdust. Thank you very much. So we buy it in bulk, and then the only problem is we have to shred it all and put it into vacuum seal bags and put it in the freezer. And it's much cheaper that way, but it is a pain. I can't wait to shred cheese with this tonight for supper. That's how much I love this. So like I said, I will link it down below. I'll pin it in the comments down below so it's easier for you to find. And I think if you all get this, you're gonna love it. And with a lot of cooking and baking season upon us, at least for me, this time of year, well into spring, I am going to be needing this. And I'm thinking for even grating chocolate, for baking for Christmas, cinnamon sticks for cinnamon, nutmeg, for fresh nutmeg if you want that, the potatoes. There's so many things I know I'm forgetting that you could probably be able to use with this. So you're gonna be seeing this a lot in my videos going forward the next few weeks. So, okay, we're gonna wait for the scalloped potatoes to cook, cool down a bit. We have to let them sit for about 5 minutes once they come out of the oven, and then we're gonna try them and see what we think of my dehydrated homemade scalloped potatoes.
My wish is that you don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I'm running, and you should too, and hit that subscribe button. I know what you've been asking yourself. How can I make a difference? I'm just one person.
I can make a difference, but I'm just one person.
Well, my friends, I'm here to tell you that it's free, quick, and easy. Share this video on your social media and make that difference today.
Okay, it came out of the oven. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to touch it a little while ago. I have to say, it looks really good and it smells really good. David just came home from work, so I'm gonna get him to try it. I will say, the ones on top are still pretty dehydrated, so I'm gonna add more water next time, but okay.
Ready?
What do you think?
Those are really good.
Are they good? Are they?
Yeah.
Well, let me try. The only thing I didn't have was the chives.
They're a little different than the
Because I didn't have...
store-bought, but a good different.
Okay, let me try. Oh my gosh! It's missing the chives.
Yeah, that's all.
That's what... But other than that, some cheese on that, that would be really good. Oh my gosh, all right, well, I might be dehydrating a few more potatoes in the next coming weeks, but I'm putting that thing away at least for a little while because we're decorating for Christmas here already. Those are really good. That is definitely, I'll be doing that again. Okay, friends, that is it. Like I said, that is the last preserving project that I'll be sharing with you, at least for the next few weeks anyway, probably till the new year. So lots of good fun things happening, so don't forget to hit the bell so you know when all new videos are coming out. And I do plan to go back having my lives again on Wednesdays, possibly next week. We'll see how it goes. If not, it will be the week after that. I've missed talking to you all in the chat, so I'm looking forward to getting back to that too. Until then, take care, God bless, and we'll see you all soon.